event from Doomben. It's
second up, how will he go?
Yeah, well, he's never actually won second up, but there's always a first time. He's a good horse. He's done everything right, and yeah, we expect him to run a big race today.
I've got to ask you the question, why 12 months off?
He done a suspensory, and yeah, we sent him up to Craiglee, and Stan Johnson worked on him for a couple of months up there, and he's come back, and you wouldn't even know what leg he was sore in now.
We know he has a touch of class on his day, and just before we go, you've got to send a birthday call out.
Trained by Fred Kersley. Fast finishing effort in the supremacy behind Local Legend and Red Walt. Now Wild Target to move in. The field is nearly set for the running of the Perth Stakes. Red Walt at $2.30. Wild Target hesitating before moving up into the starting gates. The attendants have wrapped him up at the moment. Now he's in there. Wild Target is set. Starter now with the button. Waiting on Local Legend to steady. Dancing around there in the middle of the line. Racing, and first out was Mr. Charm. Local Legend began brilliantly, and behind them Run Benny Run hit the ground smartly from Red Walt, going up near the inside. What We On It, and Metal Dale is out there deep in a very compact field, and Wild Target is going to settle down, running about fourth. Then came Aurelian. Danny Blue went back to second last, and dropping out is Run Benny Run. Along to the 700 they travel, and it's Mr. Charm in front, working off the fence, 3/4 the advantage. Local Legend, which is holding that inside running, and ahead away is Metal Dale. Red Walt is fourth, coiled up behind the 3 leaders. On the fence to What We On It, and then came Wild Target in the lime green. A length and a half further back, Danny Blue, which is splitting Run Benny Run and Aurelian. Around the corner they straighten in the Perth Stakes. It's Mr. Charm about to be joined by Local Legend, going through now, getting on equal terms. Metal Dale joined them, and Red Walt is called upon, followed by Wild Target. It's Red Walt coming at Metal Dale. They beat off Local Legend, but Whiting hits the go button, and the power pack Chestnut races clear. It's Red Walt drawing away from Metal Dale, Wild Target and Red Walt. Red Walt in a breeze over Metal Dale and Wild Target. Danny Blue has run fourth. Then Local Legend, Mr. Charm was next in, followed by Run Benny Run, What We On It, and Aurelian is the last one in. Number 4, the winner, Red Walt, ridden by Jason Whiting, and he has done it very comfortably. He sat behind them and timed his run to perfection on Red Walt. There was no bad luck at all today, in contrast to his run in the supremacy, where he was forced to cover ground. He was galloped on behind, he lost a shoe, and he's turned it right around this afternoon. Red Walt, that's now 3 starts for 2 wins for this regally bred youngster, beating Metal Dale and Wild Target, and behind those was Danny Blue. 1:05.96 the time, and he did it very comfortably over the concluding stages. A quick...
The King of Kings Marooned Lady gelding, Red Walt, taking out the third event, giving Jason Whiting and Lulu Ciani a double in consecutive races. Bleepak the second, Red Walt in race 3. Correct Way Doomben after the 7th, 11, 20, a winner of 4 from its, or 3 from its only 4 starts, and predominantly at Ascot. In fact, it's won its last 3. 4 Scottish Storm, 1 start for 1 win at Ascot over Danny Blue and the Magic Millions. And Miss Dansk at $9.10, coming off placings its last 3 in good company behind Stormy Nova, Fox Around, and Hennessy Babe, the 10, is at $10. So we still have this delay at Port...
Falcon was at the tail end.
Racing in the Jim Crack. First away was Coup de Bon, but Scottish Storm is burning over now. Will head her off. And Capital Punishment broke very quickly from the inside. Covertly's back a clear last as they settle down. And Hennessy Babe sprung out of the gates and is charging forward. Settling into stride. Scottish Storm's the leader from Hennessy Babe, going up to sit on her outside. 1.5 to Capital Punishment, back on the inside of Coup de Bon. And then came Refem, trapped out 3 deep from the stablemate Star Glow Express. Then came Miss Dansk at the 600. And the tail ender is Covertly. covertly on the side of the course. 5.50 to go. The leader snuck away from them again. Scotty Storm a length and a half. Hennessy Babe. Refem's going up 3 deep now, having a shot at them around the turn. The Sparks are flying a fair way out. A length and a half away then Capital Punishment. Miss Dansk is on their hammer running on. And then came covertly. Scotty Storm's in front. Refem though goes out after her at the 200 and Refem got the head in front. Miller's had to go for the whip on Scotty Storm. Covertly is starting to sprout wings now, but Refem boots away and Refem comes on to score. Covertly flying home at the outside, but Refem has won the Gimcrack. Second home covertly, Scotty Storm. Third from Miss Dansk and then Hennessy Babe, Starglow Express, Capital Punishment, and dropping out to finish a distant last is Coup de Bon. Number 3.
Refem the winner, 390, 140. George Daly the trainer, Peter Nucky the jockey, and Sir T. Guinevere, the breed of the 2-year-old brown filly, covertly second, and Scottish Storm third at the start for the next event. Interesting scenario too, because what do they do in this situation? Do they appeal and then risk not being able to ride in other big events over the...
6-1-2. 6-1-2 after the running of race number 4.
And Trent Dawson and Jeff Dawson with Fake Duke. Fake left Sabrina Rose, taking out the 4th event from Albion Park. Now the 7th at Ascot, they're close to a start, be followed by the next event from Wentworth Park. Heat 2 of the Golden Easter Egg. November Victory, the favourite, 260 over Cobble Rock, 410. Marlon Banner, 560, and Oda Maid is at $6. Second at Wenty, tips are 5-2-1, 10-6-1 the previous at the Meadows, and that time was 30 and 91. The Hyperion, Group 3, 33rd running for the 3-year-olds and upwards, weight for age, and the favourite is 4 Mapaholic, a Pinjarra winner at 2 starts ago, in front of 1 Finito, a last start Bunbury winner in the listed Bunbury Stakes. Here's Darren for race 7 at Ascot.
Mapaholic's the Super Tab favourite at 3.10. Finito's at $4. They haven't quite got the Bunbury Sprinter in. Kensal Bay, now another attempt made, successful. Racing in the Hyperion, and it was a great start with Kames Hope and Tribula first to leave the gates. Fascia Fears jumped on level terms with them. Hall's going to send Mapaholic across from the outside, and he'll be followed over by Kensal Bay. But it's Tribula and Kensal Bay that now whiz around the outside, and they go to the lead together from Mapaholic, who lobs into the box seat outside of Kames Hope. Fascia Fears 5th. A length off is U-Tectic, and then Twilight Spy, 1.5 to Corporate Bruce, who's over on the inside of Finito. Yarraman is back third from last, and they were being followed over on the inside by Mr. Callahan, and last is Dedicated Miss. As they head to the 800, and it's Tribula showing the way here in the Hyperion by a length over Kensal Bay. Kames Hope third. Mapaholic beautifully placed over the speed by Hall, 1.5. Fascia Fears shading Twilight Spy at the 600. U-Tectic is next, followed by Corporate Bruce the fence, and now Stakes off and going with Finito. Then Yarraman, Dedicated Miss is going to track Finito around the corner, and back last is Mr. Callahan. They've become more compact on the point of the turn. The grey mare Tribula's just in front of Kensal Bay as they spot the judge. 2 lengths to Mapaholic, let go by Hall. Further back then Kames Hope. Twilight Spy's got to run near the inside, and Finito starting his move with 150 to go. Kensal Bay gained a neck over Tribula. Mapaholic, here's Finito, and look at Dedicated Miss getting out of the ground. She'll blow them all out, and the mare's got up to score. She's come from a mile back. Dedicated Miss beat Mapaholic, Kensal Bay, and Finito. Tribula next in from Twilight Spy. They were followed home by Kames Hope, then Corporate Bruce, Mr. Callahan, U-Tectic and Face Your Fears, and Yarraman back with those near the tail.
It is the brand name of quality. It is synonymous with the best. Corinthian. So if you're a builder, a handyman, or a renovator, remember, when you're building and you want a door, build with the best Corinthian doors, such as this one from the beautiful Madison range. Strong, bold, beautiful door. You know, it's got a guarantee for something like 10 years. It is rather unique. If you're looking for an entrance door, you can $75.20. 4.5, 2.5, 30 and 33 the time. That's the thing.